Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain.
One is 23 and one is 1. You want some onion? What number? We only had 11.
19, 16, question mark.
Come on, boy. John, bring it in.
Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to Bowman Park for FQPL4 round 12 action. So the first set of games in the second round. We host Brighton today. Obviously made the trip out there to Wakefield Park in round 1. It was a handsome victory for Bardon that day. And it's been a tough season for Brighton so far. They currently find themselves in last place. Bardon moved up the table last week after a 3-1 win against Annerley. And we'll be looking to continue that progress today. I'll just run through the starting 11 for Bardon. So Weaver continues in goal with Perkins on a European tour. Matheson continues at fullback with Gullo and Teresi centre back. Gold at left back. Keogh, Mappery and Nichols will be the three in midfield with Cabras, Campbell and Perez.
Thanks, lads. Thank
The
you.
top front three. Full bench today, Panther, Stanley, Redburn, a couple of under-23s, late selections to also come up and assist. We'll work out the lineup for Brighton as we go. They're in the change strip today in the blue and white, a PSG-esque change kit with red shorts and white socks. Fast start here for Brighton. They found their way into the box and have a shot, which Weaver will collect. Looks like a young side here for Brighton. Weaver throws out to Cabras, who starts on the left side of the three. And Gold's ball was just a little bit over hit. It's Madder right back for Brighton. Nice little touch there from Gallo. For Schuyler up from left back. And here's Marber. And Matheson comes across to see that one out. as ever, if you're watching on our Facebook page, drop a comment in below. Flying solo today, at least for the first half, so appreciate the interaction. Here's Campbell looking for a forward ball for Perez. He's being marshalled by Wood. Tries to get inside to Cabras, but that one's cut out. Throw into Bardon. Keogh goes quickly into Campbell, who does well to control it. Edges into the box and find Perez, but Brighton clear. Mapri picks that one up, but Brighton are able to clear. Golo in with the header. Campbell fighting for the ball back here. Finds Matheson, who comes back inside to Nichols. Brilliant ball through, but it's watched by Madder and doesn't quite connect with Cabras. Teresi under a bit of pressure here. Weaver's kick. Cabras will compete for that one and came off a Brighton head. Throw into Brighton, or free kick to Brighton, sorry. Wood goes back to the keeper, which we believe is Sturmer. Matheson's going to take this throw in. And Murray sees it out. Perez tries to flick on to Keogh, who made a forward run. Can't quite connect. Matheson with a little push in Maver's back there. And it's obvious to everybody watching. Bardon looking to make it 3 wins in a row in the league. That one has gone now. Referee, well, he signalled late. A bit of confusion. Got a last-minute replacement on the line. The assistant referee from the first game was feeling unwell, unfortunately. So young Riley Keane was a late call-up. Needed to use his flag there to indicate that it had gone out, but we got the right decision in the end. Otherwise, Campbell would have been away. Harris and Bushoyler connecting well there for Brighton. And here's a Bardon Latrobe throw. Kia will take. Looks early into Campbell, striker. He tries to play it inside to Cabras, but it's cut out again. This is Mullins. He runs into Mapri, who picks up. Wearing the armband again. Here's Perez standing at Wood. Uses that skill, gets around, and Wood does well to get back and put that challenge in. Looked like Perez was just about to fire one off. It'll be a Bardon throw. Firma does well to go into the creek to retrieve the ball. Commitment from the goalkeeper. Wood flicks on. Referee allows the advantage to go as Mapri tried to play in Cabras, but there was a foul on Keogh from Gallo. Looks like Mapri will cede this one to Gold. Mapri's cross is charged down and Mada completes the clearance. Into Campbell. Gold to Campbell again. It's a foul from Wood. And it looks like it'll be a booking. 8 minutes. It was a strong challenge, but early booking. Now Gold and Mapri over this one. It's a good position. We can have a threat in the box.
It's been drawn, unfortunately, but
As you can hear, today's meat raffle has already been drawn and won. Gold plays it short to Mapri. He's going to shoot from here. And it was charged down well by Madder. Gold plays it down the line to Keogh. He looks in the middle. Madder gets in the way again. He's done a good job of that so far. And Mapri can't connect with a pass. Nichols in well. Keogh in well as well. Now he's got options back post. He can't quite get that in. Decides to recycle. Gold goes in. Finds Perez, whose header is tame. Collected well by Stumer. This one's going to come all the way through to Weaver. Wearing a full black kit today. Slimming. Mapri with that cross-field pass that he looks for. It looks like he's found Keogh to me. Wonderful pass out wide to Duncan Keogh, who tries to skip past his man for Shoya, but that one's cut out. Going to have a special guest. We might have a few special guests this first half. I'm actually going to talk to the club top goal scorer so far this season, Robbie Field. Good afternoon, Robbie. How are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, Ryan. Thanks for having me on, mate.
Oh, no problem. We'll see how long you last before
2 or 3 minutes.
Cut. Do you have a total so far for the season?
Up to 29 so far, mate.
In how many games?
About 11 or 12.
11 or 12. So averaging about 3 goals per game.
Almost, yeah.
It's nice, mate. That's a good effort. Of course, Robbie will be familiar to you. Used to play at this level a few years ago now.
A few too many.
Few too many, but
Yeah.
With work commitments, etc., sort of playing Metro and enjoying your football, mate?
Yeah, it's been pretty fun this year. 9 games, 9 wins.
9 wins in 9 games. Such a shame you couldn't make it to the cup game in the week. I think we had a few out for that one against Pine Hills.
Yeah, looks like I got a torn quad there or something on the inside of my legs anyway.
You might be out
It's
for a little bit.
Bit black, but if we're on tomorrow, I'm still going to try and play. So
We'll see if that weather holds out for you, mate. Where would you be at? Down here or away?
yeah, down here.
Down here. So if you're looking for some Metro action with a guaranteed Robbie Field hat-trick,
Yeah, bank it.
minimum,
Minimum.
as Maber just gets into the box here for Brighton and takes a
He's thought about it.
He has. I think it was obvious he was looking for something, but unable to do so. We've just got a little replay here, and he skips inside Matheson. A little bit of contact, but I think he's already going to the ground by the time Matheson makes sure that he does. So the first team, top team, Robbie, about 8th in the league at the moment. A few wins. Tough, division up promotion last year, and finding the level, I think, a bit more competitive.
Yeah, it looks like a few new players as well. Maybe just a bit of time to gel. Maybe in the back half of the season, they can get on a bit of a roll and push for that top 4.
Spoken just like Ross Parker, who always has those top 4 inside. Positivity is always good to see here. As Golo looks to bring Bardon out here. He finds Perez.
Good to see Golo back.
Yeah, wonderful. He's doing really well at centre-back. He obviously was a bit more of a 6 in his first stint at the club, but I think he got pushed to centre-back at Sanford, and he's been a stalwart there for us. Likes a good tackle as well, Robbie. Nice big slides. Got one on camera last week that we put in the highlights that was a bit filthy. Normally times them correct. Gold's over this free kick. Golo will be a target. It is Golo that he aims for, and Wood gets in, but his cross-field pass is, well, I don't know how exactly, but that one doesn't go in. Great opportunity. As Brighton now get away. Matheson cuts that one out, but goes short. This is the striker, whose name wasn't on the team sheet, so we're not sure who 12 is. And here's Perez now. So opening up a little bit here. He's going to go out wide to Keogh, who should make that one. Rashoya in sharply, but Campbell there to help. Campbell looks for him again. I think he's on here, but the ball is overhit. And Sturmer will go and collect. It's like a PSG kit, isn't it, this Brighton one, this away one?
Yeah, not really working with the red shorts, but it's all right.
Fashion advice and striking advice is what we got Robbie on for here. Ball forward from Wood, very direct. Gold does well. And goes back to Weaver. Doesn't have much time. Scoops that forward. Unfortunately, that just a bit tight on that side there by the cricket pitch, and pass is a bit wayward. Sturmer gets it forward. And Teresi in there. Just got that feel, Robbie, of that sort of flat game, bit flat.
Danger.
Yeah, just you're playing bottom of the league, and you've got to take it seriously. You've got to, dominate and emphasise a little bit, but not quite there at the moment for me.
You need those early goals against the lesser teams, and really puts them back, and then you can start to run up the score a little bit.
So Gold sees Mullins off there. Of course, any team going to be fighting hard. No such thing as an easy win. Whipped in there by Brighton. Looks like it's going to get to Wood at the back post, and Gold clears off the line. Brighton with the best chance of the game so far. Wood still has it here. And Nichols does a good job. The big centre-back up for that one and got his header on target as Teresi completes that clearance. Well, Gold was in the right place on the line then and got rid of it. How do we open this up then, do you think, Robbie? I know you're normally the one putting them in, but what can we do to get better chances for our strikers here and maybe our high and wide players?
I don't know. We've had a fair bit of possession in the final third here. We just need to be a bit more clinical. I think we had that one chance. It was more of a half tap in. Kind of missed that one.
But didn't really sit for anyone, did it? But yeah.
No, we'll get more.
Robbie's confident. Robbie's
Yeah.
often confident. Cabras almost steals in there. Nichols shapes up against his man. That's a good cross-field ball. I think it's Mullins out here on the right-hand side. Gold does well, really well. Stands off his man. Finds a pass inside. And Maffrey flicks it onto Campbell.
Oof, I think he's off.
Perez was just gone a little bit too early, and
Lovely turn, though. Lovely turn.
they are keen. Pulls that one up. Here's Brighton again. My ball wide on the left. Matheson comes out to him. I think that rain's starting to come now. A little bit, and that did sit there for Gallo.
I think we might have got lucky with a bit of a Bardon bounce before he hit that one.
Yeah, you've got to watch out for those, Robbie. We know all about those ones.
I think I've been here for about 6 years and I'm still not used to it. So
I don't think you can ever quite prepare for that last minute. Sitting up. Well, this rain had been threatening to come for about 24 hours, and of course, comes as the game kicks off. We're just protecting our camera equipment here so we can bring you this vision. Here's Nichols. Cabras, good ball through to Campbell. Campbell looking inside, not many options there.
Go yourself, go yourself.
The advice is to go himself, and he looks like he's going to do that.
Oh,
and it hits the inside of the post, sits for Perez.
Oh.
And I think he's given a goal kick, but may have been a defender getting in there. Going to get a replay here, Robbie. Campbell goes on the outside, gets a touch off Wood and hits the inside of the post. You don't get much closer than that, and then Perez's follow-up goes high and over. Thought that could be the chance. You said the chances would come though, Robbie.
Just a little toe poke would have done nicely there, I think.
You're talking to the right man. Perez puts pressure on the defender here, Vishoya. And Vishoya gets it up the line. There's Gold, left back. Finds Cabras, wonderful left foot. Ball lets him down a little bit there, but it's come to Mappry. He'll have a first-time shot, and defender does enough to get in there. Comments are coming through now. Tony from Alderley wants to know if that black kit that's slimming is available for over 35s, or over 45s as it is now. I think you might need more than a black kit, mate. Wood does well there. Strong gets up on Perez. Matheson cuts that one out. And the ball there with a bit of a wild challenge. Referee just gives the free kick. And he's going to have a word with Campbell, who I think was asking for a bit more. I think I remember this referee, Rob. I think I've had him before.
He seems quite lenient so far.
Yeah, we had a booking early on for Wood. I didn't see the tackle because it was behind the post, but it didn't seem...
Oh, no, that one was...
was a bad one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not overly bad. It was a Lawrence Capel type tackle.
Completely out of control of his body.
Yes. Just, he left one on him.
Well, the big man would say leave one on him early if he was here to defend himself, but he's not. So feel free to take pelters at Lawrence. Or as we like to call him, hidden player. Here's Gold. Perez. Nichols was the option. He has to go home to Teresi. And now here's Gollo. Maybe Gollo's got a bit of space to work into there, but he plays it to Matheson. Gollo picks it back up. And goes all the way home to Weaver. Teresi. Good ball to Cabras. Let's see if Cabras can do anything here. Asked a lot of Perez, but Perez got there. And his ball back inside to Cabras is a little bit off. And now Stumo can get it away. Campbell does well, gets his foot in there. Just need Bardon to steady up the energy here a little bit, just getting a little bit lackadaisical. Gallo does well, flicks the ball on to the striker, number 12 for Brighton. And Weaver does enough. We just lost the picture a little bit there with the ball. Cabras goes back to Gold. Gold tries to whip it in and Wood gets there again. Wood seems to be a bit of the immovable object there. The centre back for Wood, for Brighton.
Yeah, it looks like we're getting a bit of love down the wings. I think the fullbacks aren't really picking up the wingers, so that could be the go.
And here's Cabras again. Nice left foot on this guy.
How's his right foot?
I don't know. We're about to find out. Blocked again, and the keeper can't avoid that one going out for a corner. As Coach McMillan tells Gold to take his time as he comes across to take this corner. Mapri comes out and shows an interest too. Mapri over this corner, goes back post, Teresi's there, and his header is off target. It's a good chance there. Stuma now gets us back underway with a short ball to Murray. Fashoya picks this up. Brighton often look for that quick ball forward. Probably inherent of a team probably not picking up too many points this season so far, Robbie, that they look to get it up a bit too quickly. Yeah, just confirming that Brighton
are currently on 0 points.
Yes.
Let's hope it stays that way.
11 games, no wins and no draws. Results have been improving.
Rebuild mode, some would say.
Potentially.
Very young squad.
Yeah. I think Wood maybe brings up the average age, but here's Mabor. He looks sprightly. And Gollo in well. Mabor's going to chase that one again, but Weaver should easily collect. He looks for Campbell. Campbell does well, gets up first. Madda competes well with him. Campbell gets inside, and Mapri looks for that early ball over the top for Keogh. And here's Nichols. Cold. Out to Cabras.
There it is.
Cabras does well, beats Madda. Now looks in the middle, just behind Perez. And Fashoya's clearance goes to Keogh. Keogh fouled. So it'll be a free kick to Bardon. Again, Robbie just not connecting there with that ball into the box behind the striker. 26 minutes in. Golo and Teresi up from centre back for this. Not they particularly offer a lot of height, but
Compared to Brighton, they kind of do.
yep. Gold and Mapri over this one. Fancy it to be a Mapri outswinger. So of course it's a Gold in-swinger, and he goes for gold. Struma meets that one. Never be afraid to take a shot, Robbie. Here's Mapri, back to gold, asks a lot of him. And that one flicks and loops off Maber. And Murray does well. Sorry, Mader does well to head that one clear. So another set piece for Bardon. It's a little period of dominance here.
Time to make it count.
Let's get another good delivery in and see if someone can connect on this one.
Teresi at the back post.
Robbie's got the call of Teresi, missed the last one. It goes in that direction again, and keeper does well just to get fingertips on that one. And that was enough for another Bardon corner. That's gone back into the middle. Teresi gets there. The call was almost great, but the defender did well enough.
These half chances, looking dangerous.
Let's see if we can convert this pressure into a goal. Definitely has a bit of a Sunday feel about it, this game, doesn't it, Robbie? Just a little bit flat.
Mate, we play on Sundays and we're always up.
Here's Mapri. Gets it to Keogh, and Keogh's header will go out for a goal kick. Brighton start from the back. Shepherd did well there. He's gone down.
That's a good ball.
Looks like it's through to the striker, and Weaver does enough. Still got Shepherd down. Another half chance there for Brighton though, Robbie. With a score 0-0.
Looks like he went to the chip there and he had a bit of an air swing.
Robbie positioned well enough to claim the ball. Shepherd looks to be in a little bit of trouble here. Even the Brighton coach looks to be making some positional changes, so that might be the end of Shepherd's afternoon. Being assessed as Weaver gets us back underway. Rolls it out to Teresi. He looks for that first time ball to Cabras, but ball not accurate enough. Should have gone to Gold first at fullback. Perez flicks it onto Cabras. Cabras gets inside Wood,
well.
finds Campbell.
Right
Campbell
foot
gets out of his
there.
foot and hits it well, but just a little bit high and over. Was a good chance. Talk us through this one, Robbie. Cabras comes inside and finds Campbell.
Cabras been doing really well. He's got to open up now and just a bit too much power, I think. You just got to curl one. Just curl it in the corner. Keeper's not getting there. He's not that. Doesn't look that mobile, to be honest.
Shepherd's made a recovery here and he's going back out. Magic sponge. Definitely opened up a little bit there for Campbell, though.
And Cabras is having a bit of a day out, though. Keep feeding him.
He's a talented player. Picked up Cabras mid-season. Wonderful left foot on him, and he dances through again.
Twos.
Almost played Perez in as well. Perez strong. And the free kick is given. That was very close to inside the box, just on the edge. It was Madder with the challenge.
How about this one? We got any free kick specialists in the team?
Well, Gold and Mappery normally take the free kicks, but with Keogh coming over to this one and showing a bit of interest, would suggest to me he is a player have seen score a free kick, so might be taking on the assignment here.
Small wall.
Get it over and back down again in time here from the edge of the box.
Yeah, there's enough space there.
That's what he's gone for, and it's in the net.
It is.
Keogh opens the scoring with a wonderful free kick. 32 minutes in. The breakthrough finally comes for Bardon. As Duncan Keogh. Wonderful free kick. Sturmer got a hand to it, but enough contact, enough power to see it go over. Here he is, lines himself up and over the wall. Keeper maybe should do a little bit better with that one, Robbie, but there was enough on it, and it's in the back of the net. Bardon 1-0. The breakthrough has come.
And the price you pay for having a small wall, I guess.
Now, Keogh, goal scorer, onto that one straight away, but ball over the top for Campbell is a little bit too much. Cabras jumps on that one, looking for his options, back inside to Perez. Perez dancing through as well and gets his shot away. Don't think the keeper got a touch, but he wasn't sure.
Here he is, the man himself, Ross Parker.
Well, looks like he's come prepared for business with a Guinness. Well, Robbie, thanks for your time today and your insights.
Thanks for having me.
First thing he spoke about was his goal record for the season. I mean, I did ask.
First question you asked, but okay. Smurfing it. Mate, sevens is a hard league.
Thanks again, Robbie. Pleasure to have Bardon Latrobe, striking legend in his own lifetime.
How's that smurf?
He's giving pelters to Ross Parker straight off the golf course by the looks of the attire here. Bit of a Scotty Scheffler situation going on. Hopefully without the domestic incidents. How you doing, mate?
Golf definitely the winner today, Ryan. Golf the winner.
You did say you don't like it in the wet.
No.
Or the dry. Tough sport.
Good to get out and about though, hey? Sorry I'm late, mate. I didn't miss the goal though. As soon as I arrived, we scored. So
must be the lucky Parker charm. Balanced game so far. A couple of chances for Brighton. And Bardon not really carving out too many clear-cut opportunities, but Keogh's breakthrough hopefully will lead to a bit more of a comfortable time.
good free kick, wasn't it?
Wonderful free kick. Here's Perez. Cabras, who's been doing really well, impressed Robbie Field, which is hard to do. And Campbell went with the outside of the boot and not really sure too much what the thought process was there. Goal, beautiful. And he tries to flick it on to Perez.
Ooh. Bit of a short clash.
Yes, so Brighton were warming up in a white training shirt too. I was very panicked, but they came out with the PSG kit. Resley's in a really lovely blue number, which I think Brighton wore when I was still in the top team all those years ago. Mappery competes there with Gallo.
Good turn.
Campbell dancing. Tried to play in Keogh. But unable to do so. You went out there with the president, were you, today?
No Prez on it today. It was just former Bardon player Stuart Somerville, who got 2 under for his round, so it was a pleasure to watch from the trees.
I've had the pleasure of playing around with Stuart myself, carried him through to win the Ross Parker Pre-Memorial Shield, the inaugural.
Still can't believe you won golf day, Ryan.
Nor can I, nor anyone else that knows me. There's Brighton. Cabras is in on that one, looking for his option.
Great
There's
ball
Campbell.
too. Have a finish.
Perez is in the middle. Wood, who certainly doing really well with his position today. Wood, he's in the way of everything so far, or almost everything. Perez comes home to gold. Plays that ball to Cabras. Tries to find Campbell. Striker has an opportunity to get it now. Murray clears. Nichols in sharply on Gallo. Bardon really enjoying the possession now.
Hard luck.
And easily winning the ball back as well. As Mullins gives Perez a little hug.
Really young team, Brighton, aren't they? And probably talked about this already, but looks like, you know, a former 18s or 20s side that's come up in the top team, which is good to
Gold
see.
whips it, and there's Wood, who probably doesn't quite match that description like the rest of the team does, but a bit of experience at the back. And Teresi now has a foot race with the Brighton striker.
Best shout for a foul there, I would have thought. Teresi using his bigger frame to effect.
We're going with number 12 for the striker, Ross, as he wasn't on squaddy.
It's a 3-0 win.
Mapri to Cabras, wonderful skill. Finds Perez, and Matter does enough. Gold hits the line. And here's Cabras. How's the Guinness pouring today, mate?
A wonderful addition to the club, I have to say. Guinness on tap. Very popular this time of year, Ryan.
Can't beat a bit of the black stuff, as the saying goes. Long throw in, bit of confusion in the Brighton box, and Tyler Mapri trying to capitalise. Teresi on to Cabras, but he can't quite find gold. Tough night at the office last night.
Yeah, interesting game of football on the small pitch at Bardon. It's a different sport. When it started raining, we're 2-1 up just before half time. 6-2 it finished.
It's a game of two halves, Ross.
Managed to convince Richard Sharp to come out of retirement for the evening. I think he's
Say no more about the 4 goals conceded in the second half. It all makes sense now.
He did get a yellow card, and I think he's back in retirement now.
Traditional Sharp performance. Cabras does well. Mapri picks that up. Finds Campbell. Beautiful skip.
Oh, well done.
Finds the onrushing Mapri as well.
Good touch.
Is Mapri going to finish? Good save from the keeper. Just touches it wide.
That's goal kick.
Well, I saw a touch.
It's a replay here. Lovely little interchange here. Good through ball. Good first touch on his left. Actually connects with it pretty well.
Definitely a touch there from Stuma.
Great run forward there from Mapri. Great pick out there from Campbell. Good hold-up play from the big man up top.
Cabras picks up again.
Oh, he's lost it there, Matheson.
Mayber
And
plays it inside.
Oh,
Flag
he's
goes up for offside.
I do wonder about, there was a foul there from Matheson in the build-up. Loses the ball and just a massive shirt pull. And the ref's given offside.
The offside.
Yeah, I tend to agree with the Brighton bench there. Matheson lost the ball, blatantly pulled the shirt and gets away with it.
I'll take that one. You might notice, Ross, we've got young Riley Keane running the line for us today after the assistant referee from the under-23s was taken ill at the end of that game.
Oh, no.
So Keane's here to save the day again. We're grateful for him for running that line for us. Perez flicks that one on. Can't find a teammate. Bashoya can't find a teammate either, and it's now back to Bardon and Matheson, the aforementioned, over the throw. Campbell flicks on. Can't find Keogh. Here's Mader.
Good win
Gold's
there.
in there again. Gold's been really good today.
Good ball too. Come all the way.
Can't quite
No.
find its way across. Golo does well, along with Mapri.
Ball.
Ball from Gold. And
Wonderful.
Cabras is going to get onto that on his left foot. Drills it across, and Campbell makes
lucky.
cut touch with it. Lovely
Good
back
touch.
heel. Isn't able to just direct that one away from the keeper, unfortunately.
Good build-up play from Bardon. Two good balls and a little flick at the near post that could have went anywhere. Keeper's done well. Remains 1-0. Bardon obviously pushing for that second goal just to make things a bit more comfortable on the scoreline, but since I've been here, Ryan, it's been all Bardon.
Yeah, Brighton, I think, essentially, even when they're on the ball, look to go a bit too quickly forward and lose possession, and Bardon have done enough to recover and recycle. So only 1-0 though, as it stands. The Keogh free kick at the 32nd minute. Nichols charges that one down. Gallo flicks it on. Perez and Nichols working there. And Keogh hops in. Just not sitting down. Finally we see a knee away. It's a valid way to clear the ball. Mapfree's whipped cross. Campbell didn't gamble.
Oh!
And then he does with an overhead kick. And we're going to take that one. A spectacular goal from Campbell, just as I was about to be critical for not gambling. The striker
That came out of nowhere.
improvises.
Bit of athleticism there from the big man. Good little whip here from Mapri. In from the right side. Defender just gets it a little bit wrong, and look at that finish.
Well,
It's on his left.
Queensland football culture, we might have one that we can finally drop to you. It might have been a bit messy beforehand, but certainly the way he finished was lovely. Seems he lost a shin pad here. He's got one of those famous micro shin pads that are all the rage now. Not like the Brian Robson Sondicos that I grew up with. As we go into injury time in the first half, but now 2-0 up. Goals from Keogh and Campbell. Cabras flicks it on to Perez. He's going to take Wood on here. Drives at him. Cabras still there. Now Mapri. He's going to whip it. And that one's just high and over. Keogh tells Mapri where he was. Smile on his face. Good to see. Good time to score for Bardon. Just take the edge off that 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, absolutely. Just before half-time, hit the second goal. Take a bit of this sting out of the game.
Press in and quickly there. Brighton look to play out from the back.
Good win.
And that's half-time. 2-0 to Bardon Latrobe. We're going to hear from our sponsors, and we'll be back for a 15-minute break and probably a Guinness.
Yeah. Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, the beast back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mindin' they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something, my focus is A1. Every dog has its day, it's been mine since day one. This is real grind and I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding. And I'm getting hotter too. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you and I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
They ain't coming close to me. Flow is on atomic, I'm starting fires through poetry. The hardest out, staying loyal, no falling out. And if you step into the court, be ready, we ballin' out. Yeah, the coldest of teens, they know what we bring, don't try us. They know in between, we go for these dreams in silence. Hard work, don't mistake it for magic. We been shooting in the gym, this is target and practice, yeah. And I'm just getting started, getting feet wet. It's all in repetition, ain't a secret. All facts, all black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt.
Oh, the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
welcome back to Bowman Park, which is getting a little bit more wet now because of the rain. Bardon Latrobe now with a 2-0 lead. A late first half goal from Campbell, adding to Keogh's wonderful free kick, making it a little bit more comfortable. for
2
Coach
quality
McMillan.
goals, Ryan.
Absolutely, Ross. As Gollo gets that one forward. Perez
Flick.
flicks it onto
1v1
Campbell.
here. Oh, he's
Pulled it back for
back.
contact.
not sure that was a foul. He's obviously copped one.
It's Murray in a bit of distress. His nose is bleeding, I can see.
Okay, fair call then. No eyes for the ball. Just looked like he won the flick on there, Perez. He must have been a bit of a flailing arm or something.
We've got it here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's the elbow. Beating with the elbow. They're just going to check it.
Stream team there with an excellent replay, as you'd expect. But, I think it was just more of a wayward arm than any malicious intent. Murray clearly in distress. And Perez gets the yellow.
It's one of those where the injury has kind of got him a card there.
Yeah, 100%. But Murray definitely in a bit of strife. So for Shoya over this one. Good ball forward that Teresi will be under. His header clears all the way up to Campbell, and his flick on. No one really there for Bardon. Perez quickly in on Stuma. And now Keogh.
Oof.
Nichols.
Good press there.
Again, that press from Bardon working well.
Oh, he's
Good
in.
ball from Nichols forward to Perez.
He just stopped his run there, Perez, but he's got there in the end.
And here's Keogh.
Good
Goes
ball.
across the box. There's
he's
Cabras
at the
outside of the post. Looks like he had an opportunity to either cut that back for Campbell or get it on target, but the
Brighton
angle
down to 10 men still. Still haven't brought anyone on. It looks like Campbell's in here.
Campbell's in, finds it in the middle to
Can he
Perez.
finish?
He goes back to
Can he
Campbell.
finish?
Wonderful pass. And it's a great
Can he
save
finish? Oh.
by Stuma. Comedy of errors there. He gets it back across, and Stuma does well. Well,
A tame finish there from, well, obviously from Perez, but from Campbell as well.
Matheson forward to Nichols. Perez flicks it back inside. Cabras out wide to Gold. And here's Mapri. That one's cut out by Maida, who comes inside to Shepherd. Gallo tried to play that one wide to Mabor, and he gets it there eventually. Mabor's touch lets him down, and Matheson's in quickly to snuff out that attack.
What's on the menu today, Ryan?
Ross, I think we might have the infamous beef hot dogs that come in a variety of options, which includes a vegetarian chicken option.
Excuse me?
Well, that was how the menu was presented to me. We have
Oh, he's through. He's through here.
Perez is through.
Cuts in on his left.
And the shot isn't
He's gonna
strong
fall
enough.
for Gold.
Gold's going to get there. As Simon's menu is ready. That's right, we had a beef fried rice that comes in either beef option or vegetarian chicken option.
Nice.
Today it's the chili Wagyu beef nachos,
Ooh.
bolognese with Nachos that are not hot. Explicitly, they are not hot.
So cold or not spicy?
It's a lottery. Got to buy a ticket.
You know me, number one customer. Good win there from Campbell.
Here is Campbell. The ball just goes underneath his feet. As ever, guys, if you're on Facebook or YouTube, give us a comment. The more you give us things to talk about, the less we talk about the menu here.
We have a shot here.
Nichols, not one to normally have a dig,
Oh,
but he does, and that's probably why.
just opened up for him. You can see him lining it up. He just didn't quite catch it properly. You can see Brighton getting ready to bring on a replacement for the blood nose victim.
So it looks like Smith is coming on. I think it was Harris who went down. I think I got the wrong player initially. Matheson has pulled Maber. And he tells the referee that was his first one for the half. And the referee's happy with that. We can hear the rain coming down here now. So it looks like Smith is going to the back with Wood. And that will release Murray to play further forward.
Okay, so we're 50 minutes in. From what I've seen, Ryan, this is a real opportunity for us to correct some goal difference. It could be really important coming into the season with places. A couple of half opportunities where we've just looked a little bit timid in the final third, a bit more clinical. Take those chances, try and run up 3 or 4 more in the second half, and it could be really important for our position on the table.
Wonderful bit of skill there from Gallo. Can't find a teammate though. Tony from Alderley's been back in the comments asking if the sausage sizzle is still going. Fortunately, Tony, it's over for the day.
Sold out. I think Ryan bought them all.
I was talking to a very happy Chris Percy, chief fundraiser for the Georges River Tour. $2,000 in profit on those sausages this weekend, Ross.
This weekend?
So it has been a bumper weekend for the sausage sizzle.
It's only Saturday.
And yes, I did partake in a sausage sizzle. Nichols, ball forward to Perez, can't get there. Maffrey's in quickly.
He's done well. Could he get
He's going to beat the keeper there as well. Oh, and the Bardon bobble there just got in. The turf gave out. Wonderful tackle by the pitch. Here's Vishoya. His pass forward. Can't connect with the striker. Gold's ball forward for Campbell. It's going to be too close to Smith, the substitute.
Everyone's ducking for cover except coach Alex McMillan. He was born in these conditions. Absolutely loving the rain. No marquee.
No brolly for this.
No
this
brolly.
guy.
Just grinning and bearing it. Tough as nails, Ryan.
Well, they normally make them quite solid north of the border. Like Mr. Parker Senior, but it can skip a generation.
Born in the same suburb, those two gentlemen, my father and Alex.
Coven.
Mary Hill.
Well, that sounds like a delightful place. Ball into Keogh. Does really well to get there first. The shot hits the top of the crossbar. Did really, really well there, Keogh. Anticipated the cross, got across the defender, and just got a little flick onto it.
Would have been another screamer, isn't it? The first time ball into the box, outside of his right, running left. Difficult skill. Connected with it pretty well in tough conditions, but it just skimmed to top of the bar.
Smith now for Brighton. Goes forward to the energetic Gallo. Gallo is swarmed again. Gold and Cabras working well. Maffrey back inside. There's Teresi.
Let's go, Blakey.
Ball
Great
there
ball.
from Mapri out to
Got
Keogh.
bodies in the box here. Get a whip in.
Does
Great
so.
ball. Oh, keeper
Well,
does well.
Yeah, hard one to claim for the keeper, but he does really well.
It's a great delivery from Keogh. Exactly how you draw it up as a coach. Get that whip in between the defender and the goalkeeper. Well, the keeper anticipates it pretty well. I think the keeper's had a good game, right? Obviously
so,
beaten by
Ross.
two good finishes, but otherwise tough conditions. He's made a couple of sharp saves.
I may be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure he was in goal for the under-23s as well. So he's playing very well and shipped 8 goals so far this afternoon.
Tough season for Brighton. Obviously a good club up there on the peninsula. Strong juniors, FQPL juniors. And you can see some of them coming through the ranks this year. Might be saved by the pyramid restructure again.
Well, we won't like
But
to
let's see.
anticipate any movements by our overlords, but with a 6th league FQPL6, potentially it might get saved by the restructure or a restructure. And Teresi gets that one away at the near post. And if Brighton think they've had a tough afternoon so far, they might not want to see the sight of Ben Stanley warming up for Bardon. I know I wouldn't. That ball across there. Keogh's going to get there first.
Oh!
Sturmer really brave, but
Jeez.
really, really strong contact on Keogh and Sturmer. And I know it seems harsh, but keeps outside of his box there, Ross. And if nothing else, he just cleans Keogh up.
Yeah, I think you have to see the replay here, but it's a great ball through by Goldie. Keogh with a great run, eyes only for the ball.
Heads it first, and then Sturmer heads him.
We've asked for another replay from the Peanut Gallery, so we'll play it again for Dr. Calishaw. He wants to see the grievous bodily harm.
Keogh gets in, and then Sturmer.
Oh, I don't know. It's like to give them the benefit of the doubt. They're both playing the ball there.
Well,
just one of those awkward ones where someone should pull out and no one does.
Referee and assistant having a chat. Keeper looks like he's okay. I don't think we're going to see any action here. Keogh might not see more action in the game, though.
Yeah, that was a big fall. It's obviously scary when it's head. Goalkeeper also looks a bit worse for wear. Inspecting his hairline. But he seems okay. Who's that out there with the water bottle?
Austin Boardman.
Oh, Austin.
I was just thinking the same thing. It's
club captain Austin. Wouldn't have an idea about the medical part of anything. With the magic water bottle, offering it to the goalkeeper.
Like saying this, seeming quite strong in there for him to have. There's a bit of a committee going on now, I think.
Oh, and now they're asking for
bandage for the keeper.
Bandage for his head. Obviously, he's got a cut.
We'll have a bit of a break here, no doubt. Not a lot Brighton can do without a keeper on the field. There you can see the bit of claret.
Keogh
the referee just writing something in the book. Oh, I think that's for the substitute. Yeah, Stanley coming on for Keogh.
I wonder if that was the change that was planned. Probably not, I would have thought. So, looks like Stanley and Alex deciding who's going to go where. And now another committee going on, and still not sure. Don't know. Anyway, whatever.
We're wrapping, scanning at the old Terry Butcher, the famous, if you're of my generation, that's what you think of. You see a strapping like this. Sure, there are more.
Very specific reference. Not many of our viewers, I think, would understand that one, Ryan, in this part of the world.
English pride, the Lion, Terry Butcher. Went on to manage Coventry City, of course, Ross. Not very well. But that famous shirt of him with the blood down it, giving blood and all for country.
So
2 weeks out from the Euros, Ross.
He's feeling it. He's feeling himself.
It's exciting times.
Don't say it, Ryan.
It's coming home, Ross.
Here we go. Here we go.
Talented squad like that.
Anything? Oh, Austin Boardman's now talking to the keeper. Oh, he's going the full rugby league style.
It'll be good if there's any scrums called. I think they're just making sure. Well, Dr. Cowlishaw's not happy with the way he's seeing that done, but I don't think the guy needs to be put to sleep, Phil, so you can back in your box.
Now he's going again here. This is... Oh no, he's going all the way around. I didn't see any blood, did you?
Yeah, there was a bit in his hair.
Okay.
You can see it in his fade.
All right, ref seems happy with that.
So no cards.
What are we going to do?
But yeah, what are we going to do?
Drop ball?
One of those that it happened so long ago now, referee's forgotten
It's
what we
just
stopped
going
play
to
for.
give it to Brighton for some reason.
And we're away. Wood on the ball. Out wide to Maida. Brass steps in.
Good, isn't he? Look,
Really good.
can he shoot?
Drives.
Oh, unlucky.
Tests the keepers.
Oof.
It's a smart idea to see if he's back in the land of the living. Keeper looks like he's fine. Matheson there plays a nice ball forward to Mapri, who nutmegs the defender and definitely meant it. He's got a little ball into Cabras if he can find him, who skips it back to Campbell.
We left it for each
A
other
little bit
there.
too delicate there, too intricate.
I want to see someone get a shot out in those situations, Ryan.
30 minutes to go. Coach McMillan looks at his watch, and I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more of that man Panther that I saw last week, Ross. It was
Good goal, wasn't it?
a very nice goal.
Told you he'd be one of your favourites, Ryan. Your kind of player. Comes on, bangs him in.
Bit of a break there in play after Keogh went in bravely at the end of this afternoon. Got on the score sheet with a wonderful free kick. Brighton just need to get the ball down here a little bit, but they managed to flick it onto Lashoya up from fullback. Being marked by Matheson. Inside to Mabor, who's touch. And then Mapri comes across. And Mapri gets in the book.
So with Keogh off, Ben Stanley's at the right of midfield. A bit out of position for Ben. Ben's usually a number 10 or
So we've got a little
number
replay
8.
of it as Mabor skipped past. Mapri decided to block his way, and that was definitely a step across to make sure the attacker made no more progress. Now Wood stands over the ball a little bit further left than where Keogh scored from in the first half, but we might try and test Weaver from here. The centre back steps away, so now Vajoyo's over it.
Weaver's had COVID this week. I assume he's fine now, but hopefully there's no brain fog. Sets up his wall.
Vajoyo, his left foot, so probably swing this one in and look for Wood. And there is
It's a
Wood.
decent ball.
There's back post, and I Made
great
that
ball
comment,
on his
looking,
left peg,
probably
isn't it?
looking for his head, but dropped to his foot, and perhaps it would have been better if it went to his head. Some old faces just came down here from Ross, from the old City days. Harley Redmond and Dan Foster. Dan Foster now living in America, living in DC. Flew in especially for this game today. Nothing to do with visa issues. Lovely to see old boys down, enjoying a game.
Yeah, Dan Foster. It's been a few years since I've seen him down here. Obviously chased his career as a pilot overseas.
Here's Perez, flicks it onto
Oh,
Cabras.
he's
Terrible
in, he's
challenge
in.
by Wood.
He's in.
And he's got Mapry back
Yeah, we
post if
should
he
finish,
finds him.
yeah,
He
we should
finds
finish,
Mapry,
yeah.
who goes to Stanley back post, who tries a little scorpion kick. It's back to Cabras. And Gold takes this one on, and his shot hits Smith. Now Teresi, really good play, recycles it to Stanley. I wonder if we're going to go back and see that.
He's offside.
A booking for that challenge, though. On Wood. Wood was booked first half, actually.
Oh, so he's on a yellow
He
card.
was booked early. He was booked on the 8th minute for a really poor challenge.
And Nichols asking the question, ref saying offside. But there's an example, Ryan, in the final third. And these are the games that you want to bang those in. A little bit of build yourself into form.
Mapry skips in again. He's got Cabras to his one side, but Mapry decides to shoot. Well, now it's a bit like the Alamo Ross. There's 4 or 5 Bardon attackers there. 3 defenders. Got to choose the right options. And try and, as you said, get a few more in. I don't need to go gung-ho, but certainly put a few of them away.
The opportunities are presenting themselves, just need a bit more composure.
Mapry skips in there. Here's my ball. Nichols does well. Perez to Stanley. It's just behind him. It'll be a Brighton throw. So another change. Couple of changes here for Brighton.
They are starting to tire a little bit.
Turner coming on. That's for Shepherd. And Hollis, number 9, on.
Looks like for Mullins, number 17, right?
We'll work out where they're going positionally, but the number 9 might join.
Good win there from Gullo.
Wonderful win. Here's Perez. Wood holding his shirt, which got the heel worked up. Oh, it was going to drop for Nichols there. Ross thought we were going to see a strike.
Oh,
Stanley's never afraid to have a dig.
probably had time to take a touch and get it on his right there, but another little half opportunity. I'll tell you what, this Wood fella's walking a thin line, isn't he? So Blake Matheson's got a fan next to us here, right?
Well, he's not the only fan of Blake Matheson. You know that, Ross.
Well, he always makes sure, doesn't he?
He does, and he did earlier today. There's Stumer in his butcher wrap. Oh, that was a guy suffering from a bit of concussion.
Bit like my golf swing. Gotta get hit through it.
Mapry plays
Ball.
inside to Perez.
Oh, he can
Wonderful
shoot.
skill.
Oh,
A wonderful strike on goal.
just anywhere else it would have been a goal. Hit it straight down the middle. He's got a
Stumer again.
great shot on him. He scored an absolute belter out at Logan Metro, Ryan, from a tight angle. Even the Metro supporters were clapping that one that night. This time a little bit too central.
Just a bit of feedback from the fans there. We'll keep a nice open wide shot for you so you can follow the action.
Ball in. Oh, keeper's missed it.
Maverick has got options at the back of the box, and it's Stanley.
Goldie wants it on his left. Is he going to have a pop? He is.
And that's cut out
Can
by
we get
Wood.
a wide to Mapri? And can we get a whip? Oh, he's had
Too much on that one from Stanley. So I believe that might have been Mama Weaver there. Nice to see you in the comments, and we'll do our best to bring you the best viewing experience that we possibly can here. So far, Robbie on for a clean sheet in the top team. Wonderful ball through from Nichols onto Cabras. Perez is the only target in the middle at the moment, and he looks for him. Just a little bit over him, and Vashoya did well. Campbell brings it down.
Can we finish?
Has a dig, but Wood had dropped back and clears. There's Matheson. 20 to go now. 2-0 up for Bardon. Campbell's come out wide. Gets involved in the action. Mapri had gone into the middle, and he looked for him, but Struma can claim that one easily.
Here comes that man, Panther. I think it might be a straight swap with Campbell. Up top, mate.
There's Perez. Back to Nichols.
Here
Wonderful
he is.
ball to Campbell. Can he finish his day with a goal?
Oh, no.
Straight into Stuma's hands.
Oh, he's
Wonderful first touch.
really unlucky. You can see what he's trying to do. He just caught a little bit too much of the ball and just goes a bit more central. He did open up his body. And I think he knows that's his last kick of the game. Good shift from Campbell. What a goal. Right before half-time. Crowd's very happy.
Could have been a lovely way to finish his day with a goal, but Tyler's working up the top from Campbell today, and now Panther gets a chance in the middle. Okay. Nichols doing really well.
Tell you what, he's getting fitter by the week, Jack Panther, isn't he?
Yes, I only saw him last week and this week, but
I've seen him in the last 4 or 5. Every time I see him, he's like he's shredded.
here's Nichols to Stanley.
I'll give a shout out on the stream, but I'm okay.
We're just going to have a quick guest appearance here from Duncan Keogh. Duncan, wonderful goal today, mate. That whipped free kick.
I remember the free kick.
You remember the free kick, and then
I don't remember much else.
you don't remember much from the head collision with Struma in goals.
Vaguely, not really, no.
You were brave, mate. You went in strong and you went in hard, and Struma also did. And we looked at it a couple of times. It looked like Struma just got there just before you, so there was no action against him. But good to hear you're doing well, mate. And,
I remember the free kick top left, so I got some of my
top
memory.
ends, mate. That was a
Now,
good
fun
one.
fact, I did do a year in a PhD on concussion genetics.
Just a year though.
Yeah, then
Normally
I realised I hated it.
Normally takes more than a year to complete a PhD. Even I know that one.
Yeah, that's why I dropped out. It was awful.
And
And now I think I've got one.
now you might
Almost
have
certainly.
one. But hey, Dunk, wonderful to have you on the mic here to make sure that everyone is okay for everyone listening at home.
I'm all
Bit
good.
of blood from the keeper here as well. Look at that war wound.
Yeah, my lip hurts, but
Your lip
I
hurts,
still
but-
look pretty.
You're as pretty as you ever were, Dunk.
Beautiful.
Thanks,
Beautiful.
mate. Thanks for coming on.
Up to Bardon.
Up to
Shout
Bardon.
out to the Bardon fans. I think Mum and Dad are probably watching. I'm all good.
Good to hear.
Make sure I get on my phone and let everyone know I'm okay.
Where are Mum and Dad watching from?
Tweed Heads.
Tweed Heads. Good to have them online.
Coasty boy. Anyway, I'll give it back to Rossi.
Thanks, Dunk. Well, that might be a future co-commentator coming on. Bit of action, bit of liveliness, maybe a little bit of concussion in there too. Which is actually what they normally say about Ross.
I've had my fair share of concussions, Ryan. That man is definitely concussed, but he's okay. Mum and Dad.
Matheson up well. Tweed Heads, lovely spot, Ross.
Beautiful part of the world, isn't it?
It certainly is. Just as a rainy Bowman Park afternoon is as well. It's Brighton again, get forward here, and Mapri does enough.
Well done, Mapri. Great tackle.
Stanley
It's a decent
looks for that ball for
delivery.
Hunter, but Smith is there.
That's gone.
And that one just can't connect. And Matheson wants Joe to go. Josiah, that is, Perez. And he picks it up here. Inside, or out, should say, to Stanley. Stanley stands up Wood and hits Wood. And he's going to foul Maber. So 75th minute, Ross, 2-0. Those goals going to come.
Should be more, shouldn't it, Ryan? Certainly had fair share of opportunities. 15 minutes to go, still plenty of time to get 1 or 2 more. Maybe even 3 more. What's our goal difference at the moment?
That's a great question. Had the table up earlier, but the format doesn't really work for actually being able to see which column is which.
Another squaddy feature.
Looks like we're going to get one of the under-23s on next, Ross. You might have to help me out with who that is, if it's Do Rocket Fuel or Kaczynski or...
So we're -8 goal difference at the moment, Ryan. So this will take us to -6. And it's Joel Kaczynski is coming on. I'm promising, oh, it's a handball. Let's grab that ball before it's gone out. Joel Kaczynski, he's had a number of impressive performances for under-23s. He's a fullback. So it could be, he's a fullback or a wide midfielder.
Gollo gets that one forward. Finds
Good little
Perez,
flick
flicks it onto
there,
Mapri.
surely.
Acres of space, Mapri.
Oh, yeah.
And make sure he fires that one into the bottom corner.
That's a finish.
The skipper on the score sheet for the second week in a row at Bowman Park. Flicked on.
Tidy finish. You see the replay here, a little flick here from Perez. Reads it well. He's got, as you said, time and space, but only scores bangers. Good finish. Keeper can't save that.
That armband dropping the child's arm of Mapri.
Wanted to get the under-6 armband out for next week, but what a rich vein of form he's in. That is, by my count, 5 goals.
I'll take your word for it, Ross.
6 games.
So Kaczynski coming on for Matheson. Just had a good afternoon. At right back, probably more of a natural centre back, but has been doing a good job plugging out on the right for us.
Great to see one of the under-23s getting a chance here. Exactly the type of game you want to give the promising young player a chance in the top team. A bit more of a natural fullback. Pace to burn. They want to get forward.
There's
This is
Kaczynski.
first touch.
Finds a teammate in Nichols. There's Gollo. Gollo's been good today, Ross, too.
So composed on his knee. Look at
Finds
that.
Perez. Wood does well. Panther hasn't had a sniff since he's come on.
He's
No
trying
problem.
hard. Just wants half a yard, doesn't he?
Problem when you're a striker and you can't get the service. Shout out to my Division 4 colleagues. We had a night off last night.
Absolute cheek of the man.
Not quite boasting a similar record to Robbie Field this season, mate, but doing
Very
my
weird.
best. Here's Nichols. Mapri going to go back post to Panther here. Cabras.
Oh, unlucky. Great delivery.
And Wood is... His afternoon is done here, Ross. He's frantically signalling to the bench for a sub.
He's lucky to still be on the park after some of those challenges.
Last double change here for Brighton. So it will be Young and I think Richardson are the last two. One of them can play centre back.
Big shout out to Jack Gullo, who this morning came down and was team manager and warm-up extraordinaire for the under-6 Vipers. A little mascot from last week. Love Jack. And Jack came down this morning and supported the team. It's great to see.
Wonderful to hear, Ross. FQPL players coming down. I think that connection was made at last week's Small Steps for Hannah round as the Miniroos walked out the FQPL team. We'll endeavour to get some photographs and pop that one on social media. So, stream all gets back underway. Brighton have made all their changes now.
I think they're asking for the lights on. Yes. Yes, the referee coordinator and long-time referee Steve Jones tells the ref
He's not keen on moving too far away from the bar. Let's call it that. Kaczynski doing well and young there.
Haven't seen these lights for many years, Ryan. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference.
Well, 80 minutes into the game. Look, they might be warm by 90.
I've just seen the coat on Sean McMillan, who's here, obviously injured top team player. And it is impressive, Ryan. He's just sitting on the bench there. If you can get a look in when he gets up, it's a full-length coat.
You let me know when he's down there again, when he pops up. Here's Kaczynski, tracked down by Young. Stanley. Not too many options there for him, so he goes to Perez, whose touch lets him down for once. Richardson and Young, the new two subs that have just come on, combine well.
Great ball. That is a great pill. Just is out wide.
That's Harris, who I marked off the sheet as being off, so wonderful pass from him. Give him his credit. Here's Panther with his first chance, but the ball's gone out. Champions League final in the morning, Ross. Two small clubs called Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund.
Are you back in, Ryan?
Well, I think no one seems to really beat Real Madrid at this stage of the competition. So
It'd be nice though, wouldn't it?
Hate to be a bit obvious, but I think Jude Bellingham's men, as they're known, will probably get the win. But
playing against his former club too.
Let's hope for a good game. 5 a.m. kickoff Australian time.
Where did they finish in the Bundesliga, Ryan? 5th? 4th?
Not entirely sure.
Oh.
I know Leverkusen were the winners, as the popular invincible season domestically. And Munich were a little bit disappointing with Harry Kane.
The ref's still concerned about the goalkeeper, just making sure he's okay.
So Mapri goes short to Gold, gives it back. We've seen this corner a few times today, and now Mapri's going to absolutely leather it. And it was a fantastic save by Stumer.
Great save.
The lights have come on, and we've got a bit of a better picture here. So we see this one from Mapri.
Absolute whistled it, and that's a great save.
I don't really see how it went over the bar, but it did. Stumer credit today. He's been a really good performer for Brighton.
Lots of buzz about that coat on the comments, Ryan. Everyone wants to see it. Oh, a bobble.
Brass really, really strong in there.
Oh, back Stanley. That's a good win. Oh, it's a poor ball. Oh, Mapri wins it. True, nearly played
Smith
Perez through.
Does enough.
Seven minutes to go, plus extras with that long stoppage, Ryan. It is getting quite dark here. Probably a good call from the ref to turn the lights on. It has helped a little bit. You see Samson Skinner warming up.
Samson came off the bench last week and got himself a goal late on. I'm not sure if he was one of the 6 goal scorers today for the under-23s. So
it's offside.
Hazard a guess that he probably was.
Yeah, he's in rich goal scoring form. Ref comes over. Asked a couple of questions there. I'm not really sure what's happened there, right? Is he checking how many subs he's made?
I think Ross, my interpretation is they're trying to wonder if the Keogh sub counted as a head injury sub or a...
Yeah, so one of his 3. So if I think about it, we brought Keogh Yeah, Kaczynski and Panther. So, yeah, there'll be no Skinner today, unfortunately. And he sits back down, a bit disappointed.
Oh. You're normally a bit more of a rule book man than me, Ross, but I would have thought the Keogh one might not have counted towards your 3, having been forced off with a concussion, but we'll move on.
Yeah, you get 3 stoppages plus the half-time, Ryan. You can make up to 5 subs. I don't think there's any extras for concussion rule at this level, but maybe that's something to improve on for the rule book.
I might be thinking of Champions League. Might have Champions League on my mind. Arsene Wenger's rules. Does Brighton get that one into the box? There's an opportunity for Weaver, and he claims it well.
Panther
wants to hold on.
Panther wants it early, and Weaver's recognised it. Great delivery. Here he goes. He's finally got the ball.
Fancying to skip past.
Great run from Mapri.
Stanley's back post if Perez can find him, but doesn't need to. Mapri to Perez. 86th minute.
All set up from the goalkeeper. That's how devastating a break can be. Panther recognised it straight away. And then an overloading run from Mapri from midfield, always hard to do. You see the run here in behind. Defenders don't track him. Nice cut back, and Perez is 2-footed, mate. Bang.
Certainly is, Ross. Top corner. Nothing Stumer could do about that today. A wonderful assist. Well, wonderful team play and unselfish from Mapri again, who's also caught my eye, Ross. But I'll leave you to work out who's going to get the Man Cave Man of the match in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, he's had a great second half. Mapri with a goal and an assist there.
If he gets any more vouchers for Man Cave, he'll be a shareholder. But here's Nichols. Into Perez. Wide to Stanley. Stanley whips it in, and there's Panther.
Oh, good turn. Oh,
high foot. Matter does well to convince the referee he would have headed it. A few minutes to go of normal time, and can't see being too much injury time, although we did have the head knock, which took quite a while to resolve.
It should be about 5 minutes by my counting. That's a bit overhit. Is Panther going to get there?
Well, one more
unlucky.
week of shredding and he might get there. Maybe next week against Yeronga on Sunday, Ross.
Big game next week, isn't it? You'll be here, won't you, Ryan? Surely.
I think I might be otherwise engaged, I'm afraid, Ross.
It's one of the games of the season. Yeronga at home. Big rivalry from last year.
Wonderful.
Still can't
trip
believe
out to Lation Park earliest for the season, not in terms of result, but in terms of atmosphere. We look forward to welcoming them to Bowman Park. Wonderful pass from Mapri that just cut out and gets back, and Riley Keane was keen to give that offside, but it had gone all the way through. As we look to check your comments for
another good delivery from Weaver. Great control.
Yes.
Cabras plays him in. Here's Panther again. What can he create this time? Oh, he's won a corner.
We do have a couple of
goal kick
comments here, Ross. Gail Gullo wants to know if Brighton have a player called Gallo and Bardon have a player called Gullo. It's confusing you. It certainly confused me a few times on commentary today. I can confirm that, Gail, but that is correct. It's Gallo versus Gullo.
Commentator's nightmare.
Some guy called Samuel Irvine Casey wants Duncan in and Ross out. After
wow.
Duncan Keogh's pop-up in COCOMs.
Maybe Duncan could become vice president too.
Why not go the whole hog and give an actual president a go? Did a PhD for a year, so...
Yeah. No, it's good to know I've got the respect of the president, Ryan.
So Ross, Man Cave, work-wearing gear, man of the match. I gave you my thoughts that Cabras was probably the highlight in the first half, but it is your honour.
Good turn here.
As Perez overhits that one and gives you the perfect opportunity to get off the fence and consider whether you're going to give it.
Yeah, look, I think there's a number of notable performances. Obviously, we just talked about Mapri with his good finish and assist. I think Campbell as well with a great goal and a good first half. But yeah, I think Capras has stood out as well for me, Ryan. Obviously had a better first half than second half, but he's been up and down, created a lot of opportunities, good defensively. New addition to the club. He's really come into his own since Alex has taken over as head coach. So I'll go with your lead there, Ryan. Man of the match, Alessio Cabras.
Alessio Cabras does pick up that Man of the Match award. As you said, Ross, so many people we could have mentioned, including Golo and Weaver in goal, even who keeps a clean sheet as a deputy. It's impressive
as well. I mean, Perez scored a goal. It's been good. So,
fortunately, we don't have enough vouchers to give out to everyone. So, Cabras edges it today, and he'll receive his $50 Man Cave Workwear and Gear Man of the Match at the end of this. Finally, someone gets away from Nichols, who's also been good today.
Yes.
Breaking up play, doing that role of a CDM really well. So we're here next week, as we said, to host Yeronga Eagles. We're having a good season after promotion. It's Teresi makes Perez work for that one. Kaczynski gets up. Cabras there with a poor back pass. Awful decision to give him man of the match. Weaver clears and made a lost sight of that one in this ever increasingly dark period.
It's very dark, isn't it? It's not even 5 o'clock.
Gold looks for Panta. Cabras finds Mapri. He flicks it onto Panta, brings it down really well, but can't skip over the defender. Nichols to Mapri. Mapri's going to have a dig because, well, why not? And Ross, we might have had to have taken our words back if that one had gone into the bottom corner. It was a wonderful hit from Tyler Mapri. We know he's got that in his locker.
Again, the keeper does well. I mean, it could have been double figures without him.
Extremely, yeah, very impressive for Brighton. Mapri's going to go short to Gold. And decides not to because I said that out loud. Whips it in, near post.
Oh, wonderful
And I think
header.
that's Ben Stanley.
Ben Stanley.
The unlikely
He looks more
source.
surprised than anyone else.
We'll give that one about 90 plus 3 for Ben Stanley, the big man from a corner from Mapri. So another assist for Mapri.
Another assist, a great delivery too. He's whipped it. And then, yeah, Stanley with a flick on near post. The little man. Yep.
Going to score another one. You're going to be wrong.
Yeah,
Wow.
Chris Percy asking the score instead of just looking at the TV screen and then saying they're going to score another one.
Well, he's not the sharpest tool in the box that I've ever played with, to be honest, Ross. He can cook a sausage sizzle though. And he's been doing a wonderful job on the meat raffles, raising funds for the Georges River Tour.
Great win there from Cabras, our man of the match.
To
Getting
Tyler
back in the
Mapri, the man who
93rd
might be
minute.
wondering what he had to do
Wonderful.
to get man of the match.
Wonderful break-up play.
There are many people enjoying Duncan Keogh's cameo in Frayed Ross for you. Even our friend Russell, who's on a bit of a sabbatical at the moment, popping up to say, wonderful job by Duncan. But yeah, he was a scorer today. He got us off in the 32nd minute with a free kick that was curled in. Campbell then with a wonderful athletic, acrobatic finished overhead kick. Mapri then got his goal after a wonderful performance. He then assisted Perez in the 86th minute to make it 4 for Bardon. Before finally Ben Stanley, the big man, flicked it on for the near post from a Mapri corner. Bardon finding themselves 5-0 up. Coach McMillan demanding the standards though, play it right out to the end, keep that clean sheet. Cabras gets onto that one. 5-0 win at the moment for Bardon, it's looking like, as Weaver gets this one clear. Thanks to the stream team, excellent
Decent
today.
ball.
Panther potentially gets in there and
free
Smith
kick.
brings him down. Appreciate the stream team's effort today, guys. We were a bit worried about the weather, but we got through it. And Panther says, I'll have a pop.
Yeah, give me the ball.
I've only been on for 15 and I've only touched the ball twice, so I'm taking this one.
Oh, he is too. Look at him. He's lining it up. Defender still arguing about the free kick.
And I've still not seen this coat.
Where is he? Oh, he's sitting down on the bench there.
You can see his golden locks. What is it, like a cagoule or something?
It's Matrix-style full-length raincoat.
Panthers over this one.
Boys,
Wonderful
hit
hit.
it. Ooh.
Straight into the arms of Stuma. Beaten 5 times today, but saved equally just as many as the referee calls for full time. It's a 5-0 win for Bardon Latrobe here at Bowman Park as we win back-to-back home games. Thank you, Ross, for your co-commentary for half a match today. Half a job, Ross Parker. I also enjoyed cameos from Robbie Field and Duncan Keogh. Stream team as ever, excellent job. We'll see you here next Sunday for our round 13 match against Yeronga Eagles.